Hello, everyone. Today I wanted to go and talk about Myers-Briggs, MBTI, and talking about your weak function, how it applies to you, that kind of thing. I decided to change up my background a little bit. I'm very close to where I normally am. I just felt like I got too repetitive, doing the same background and video. Of course, I would like to have like a video room with like cool shit behind and like a set with a mic and shit. But like, come on, like I'm just like talking about shit. Like I'm not like that invested. But I just wanted to talk about being an INFJ and dealing with my weak extroverted sensing. Or like I also want you guys to kind of comment and subscribe, like get involved with this. Like when you're talking about your MBTI type, if you're like an INTP and you're like a weak FE, or if you're an INTJ and have a weak SC as well, extroverted sensing, looking outside for sensory details. I want you to just kind of describe what your experiences are, or how you deal with it, how you overcome it. Because that's, I believe, it's the weak part of your personality could make you a better person. Like that's probably, and I've done a lot of research. I've looked at a bunch of blogs and articles and stuff like that, like saying, as you get older, like your personality develops more and more and more. So, like for me, like my introvert intuition was always there. Like that would be like my dominant trait, and then my FE definitely started to develop like teenage years, high school, college, that kind of thing. And I think I went the last probably 10 years developing my TI, like logically going through arguments, making sure it's sound and correct, and like it all fits together. Making sure, like that's what the overthinking is, just making sure. But yeah, this is about SC. SC is about looking at sensory details out in the open, outside, and I've had SC fails. If you know what an SC fail is, like I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking, what I just described, I'm in my head, I'm lost. Like I'm at the grocery store. Like here's my perfect example. I'm at the grocery store like a week ago, and there's a checkout lane, and it's an entrance. Like the speed checkout lane, of course. Cause I go to the 59 to less because I'm like introverted. Like get the fuck out. Like, and I didn't notice it's an entrance only, and the checkout lane goes right to that entrance door. I walk to that door, and it does not fucking open or closes on me. It closes on me right as I'm walking through, and I fucking jam into it and break the door. And I went, oh shit, like, that's an SC fail. Like, I just didn't even notice it said, like, entrance or, and then, like, it makes me look so stupid. Well, I'm not stupid, but, that is pretty stupid. What else? Just not being aware of my surroundings sometimes. Just not being like, oh yeah, like, and that's what I think causes my internal memory, like, of details to just, like, be shit. Like, I'm just, like, thinking about something, I'm, like, kind of zoning off, like, like, and I'm not, like, looking at, like, oh, like, someone put the, I'm okay with stuff like that, but I'm not paying it, I notice shit like that, but I don't pay attention, it's not big, it's something I don't notice. So, like, so I just kind of forget, like, oh, what time did they leave on, like, like, a week ago if something happened when I went, like, socially with a friend that was, like, a minor detail, I won't remember. No. Stuff like that, like, I have a good memory, but, like, for stuff like that, no. Like, for little minute details that everyone else kind of notices, I don't. When I'm reading I don't like to read because I just go and, like, I just get to the point, like, and I skip, like, a lot of little details, like, and, like, there's, like, some things, like, in Harry Potter, I didn't even know, like, that person did that because I skipped it. Like, stuff like that. I think that's very interesting. So I think when you're developing it, I think I've been developing my SC, I've been looking at a lot of art, I've been making sure to be, like, when someone's talking to me, pay attention. Because, like, normally I'm like, people would talk to me, I'm like, yeah, yeah, okay, alright, yeah, and it's just, like, I just, like, zone out and, like, think about something else. And I noticed that that's gonna make me a better person if I can, it makes me seem more, attentive, hardworking, that kind of thing, better, just a better overall person. We want to improve our faults that's where you can improve the most, I would say, as a person. So, and Fs are all about growth and all that, and I'm very much about growth and becoming a better person in general. So, I want you to know what you guys think about your inferior functions. If you're an ESFP, you'd be I think that's an NI. Yeah, you would have inferior NI. I want to hear what you think about that. If you're an ENFP, I think that's TE. No, that's SI, I believe. I think. Yeah, I want to know what you guys think about the different functions that can happen with your inferior function, how you've grown, how you overcome it. And I think I've overcome my SC kind of fails. And I mean, like, that happened to me last week, that thing at the grocery store. So, like, so it's not like I overcame it. It's gonna always be there, I think. But, I think I'm better. I'm more like art focused now. Like, I'm more like, okay, that would look cool. Like if I'm designing something, like in Photoshop, I used to like clutter. Well, I'm just becoming a better graphic designer kind of person in general, so I felt more confident. But, like, previously I would just be like, make sure it's complicated, but has all the ideas there, and everything, all the ideas fit, and like it has to have everything. I'm like, no. Now it's like, SC, make it look fucking good. Make it look so awesome. And I know it looks good, but now I'm just like, just put a good big idea, but make it look smooth and clean. Understated. And that's very SC. Like, that's like all artists, like ISFPs, that's why they have secondary SC. So, like, they're just gonna be able to draw and, like, notice details and are good that way. Like, they're just gonna be noticing the details of SC. So, I just wanted to talk about that, guys. And, yeah, that's all I wanted to go over. Like and subscribe below.